Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Batrisyia Jaizah binti Batrisyia and I'm 18 years old. Currently, I am pursuing in Diploma Photography and Creative Imaging at UiTM Alor Gajah, Melaka. I'm also a part of CXVII Chromatic team. Today, I'm gonna present my last project first semester. So, let's start.
The first picture I would like to present is high shutter. High shutter involves shutter speed in the camera.
Shutter speed refers to the length of time a camera shutter is open to expose light into the camera sensor when taking a photograph and giving you full control and how you want to capture moving subject.
So, when a high shutter speed is used, it can help freeze action completely. But when low shutter speed is used,
an effect called motion blur is created to express an effect of motion in the image. Basically, shutter speed is connected with amount of aperture and it is the main element that produces a photograph.
In this picture, it seems dynamic as it was taken in high shutter speed, which is 1/1215 seconds.
Next is light direction. As you know, the characteristic of light direction are being harder or softer. The views are sharp, but it is also has a directional quality
that we can use to enhance the subject and therefore the image. Usually, there are 5 ways that we should be taught and see about light direction, which are side light, front light, back light, bottom light, and top light.
However, for this video, I would like to talk about front light.
Literally, front light comes from the source of light that plays behind the photographer. It directly reflects to the subject. One of the characteristics of this type of lighting is that it tends to flatten out the subject. It's kind of like putting the subject on a copy machine where everything is evenly illuminated. It does, however, offer a very well lit and defined subject.
Next, psychological color. There's no denying that colors have a strong influence over our emotions. Because of this, it's important to keep color psychology in mind when shoot a photo.
As the hues present in the image can completely change the mood of the scenes. For example, a shot of abandoned building during the photograph golden hour will feel much more inviting than the same scene shot during a grey, cloudy day.
The main emotion evoked by color include red, yellow, green, blue. Every color have their own emotions.
For example, this picture shows soft colors which are pastel, yellow, green, and blue. It shows the softness but at the same time cheerful on the character or the subject. In this picture, we can see passions as the first and the most vibrant color we could see in red. So, the technique that I use for the picture is tripod as a stabilizer, the natural light, and little amount of the exposure.
Next, we are going to extreme close-up. Extreme close-up is a way to look at subject super closely. Extreme close-up or micro photography could be benefit expression photography. The reason why I choose nature as a medium for this photograph is
we could see the emotion clearly even in the picture. Also, it could make other people feel and see the picture is alive.
To whom wonder if did I took this picture using micro lens? The answer is no. I just used torchlight and this DSLR camera.
However, for the lens, I used this 55mm lens and put it backward.
It might seem easy, but I swear to God we need patience as we take the picture. So, we are going to HDR. HDR is an acronym of High Dynamic Range. For those who are not acquainted with this high-tech shortcut lingo, HDR is basically just difference between the lightest light and darkest dark we can capture in a photo.
Depending on how they are processed, HDR photo can be anything from stunningly accurate reproductions of what you see to mind-blowing surreal world of art and transform reality into a high-def dreamscape.
Contrast is the most important in HDR as we want to produce a sharp photography.
As this picture here, I use Adobe Photoshop for editing.
And last but not least is photojournalism.
What is photojournalism?
Photojournalism is the process of storytelling using photo as the medium, utilizing a camera to capture visual representation of a story. It is distinguished from other forms of photography by following a rigid framework of rules and ethics. Namely, these stories are true and are meant to be told in a free and unbiased way. The images taken are intended to evoke intense emotion in viewers. In this picture, we can see that some person who is struggling even at this age. Hence, we should learn how to be grateful for everything we have and never give in. Photojournalism is exactly opposite, which is it uses body language and facial expressions to tell stories that mere words cannot. That's all for me, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.